Hey guys, good morning. It's Thursday. I'm on my way to my first job. A guy, he bought this house off of a friend of mine. Guy, he was a builder and I worked for him for many years, but he's been calling me since he bought the house. And he said that he has a leak on the water service where it comes up out of a concrete slab. He said there's like a joint there that's leaking, so hopefully it's going to be an easy repair. And it's a brick face on the house, so it has the potential. It's a potential. It has the potential to be a kind of a pain, but we'll see. Got off to a rocky start today. I was out running my dogs, and I trying to get this guy to cut my grass, and he didn't speak English, so I had to. He called his boss, and the guy was a slow talker, which drives me fucking crazy. Excuse my language, but you know, you say something to him, and then like a minute and a half of silence, and then he comes back and asks another dumb question. But in the meantime, I'm there with my two big German Shepherds, and this little girl walking her little yappy, aggressive dog went after my dogs, and it wasn't, I mean, they didn't get a hold of the dog, but it was a scene, you know? It wasn't good. I was yelling at my dogs, and this dog was being the little dog was being very aggressive, and they were like, "You sure you want to do this, little doggy? Little doggy?" So I just gotta blow out the bad air and suck in some new air, man. Some fresh air, and have a good day. So that's what I'm gonna do, man. It's Johnny Sunshine. I'm about a mile from this house, and we'll see what we're gonna get into today. Then I gotta go change out a mowing cartridge, and then try to get back to that house to repair that 3-handle tub valve. Finding that people, man, everybody I talk to, it's like, well, I got golf this morning, and then I gotta go, you know, pick my dog up and get her nails cut, and all this shit, man. Like, we're just hanging around, you know. Lady says, well, I don't get home from work till 5, and I leave very early in the morning, so the only time you can do it is after 5 or on the weekends. I was like, you ought to find somebody else, honey. Just having a bad morning, man. All of that shit together. Some days are like that, you know. It just builds and builds and builds. I need an attitude adjustment this morning, but let's go to work, guys. Let's go to work. That usually helps. Working is great therapy, my friends, and Lord knows I need that. Gets you out of your head and focuses your attention on something else. So here we go now. Copper pipe, leaky copper pipe, Prozac coming up, Jackson. Bro. Alright guys, I'm here at this job to fix this leak. I'm hoping it is definitely moldy up right on the inlet to that 90. So I'm gonna cut this right here. I'm gonna cut it and sweat that off, hopefully, or cut it out. And looks like somebody, it's a weird night. They use like an air conditioning 90. That's a real long sweep. It's not like that one. But anyways, this is where the issue is. Down here, right under this is probably a bad joint. because you got mold growing up here and it's wet. So we're gonna give it a shot, get it cleaned up, and put it back together. Can we turn the
water off?
The water off, the well?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I've got a possible bad joint here. I'm gonna try to clean this up first. Get a rag in here. Yeah, that's an AC 90 or something, I don't know. I'm just gonna cut this hair and sweat this off and redo it, see what happens. Move this ground clamp, just make it easier for me. Okay, let me get my little vacuum here. Get that water out. How long you been here now?
7. Coming up on 7.
7 years.
Moved up, when Hurricane Irma came by us, that's when I moved in.
Wow. You had a lot of tree damage?
Nah, we never really got anything here.
Yeah, I've got trees like this at my house.
That was on 9/11, you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Came over we were living in...
You were where?
We were living in Sebring and we were trying to move over here.
Uh-huh.
And trying to get this place all set up before we came over, and then that kind of pushed us on.
Let me get this water out. Hopefully I got enough out. to get this baby off. And we can take a look at the joint and see what's happening. I gotta go to a bigger tip. That's for a small confined space. Hit it with some fire. All right. So guys, I got my tips. I went to this bigger tip. It's going to be a hotter flame, just in case I have some water in that pipe. I can boil it out. But I'm hoping with that vacuuming, it's going to come right off, hopefully. There's the boiling water. So I'll put it down low. Boil that stuff out. Pipe's bad. A pipe is bad. It just broke off. Alright guys, so we're gonna go to plan B. Which that's cool. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to get on some good copper here. It's going to be tough making that cut considering everything around it. It's awfully close to the house, but yeah. Alright. Using this tube is a good way to get the water out of this, but also a good way to get an idea how deep the PVC may be down here. Boy, this water looks really nasty, man, for some reason. Alright, let me get my... I'm going to use my orbital cutter on this. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a play out of Steve Lav's playbook. I'm just going to use my grinder to cut this. Be the easiest thing to do. It's a tight area, like I said. This pipe next to it is just a conduit for the ground wire, so it's not critical. I don't want to cut it. This copper is out of round. Got a little burr. I gotta get my deburring tool and a swedge so I can straighten this out. Alright guys, I don't know if you can tell by this angle on the camera, but this thing is out of round, and what I'm going to use is a swedge. Basically tap this thing in here ever so slightly just to bring it back into round, which that's perfect. I just need to clean it up real good. Yeah. So I've got some solder on the side of the pipe I need to heat up and wipe off, and go from there. Tight area. Let me get something. I'll be right back. I just need to get a mirror and look on the back side, and if that's good, we're all set. Alright guys, so I'm just trying to get a look at the back side of this, which it looks really good and clean. Yeah, we're all good. All the way around, this thing's bright and shiny. I am going to hit it one more time with some clean sandcloth. guys, so yeah, the water level is still low in that pipe, so it shouldn't be an issue soldering. Just gonna put a piece of pipe on this, and I can cut it off. Boom. That copper's pretty thin, my friend. There we go. I'll bring it up just a tad. Okay. Man, I sweat so much that my glasses are always soaked. I need windshield wipers. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm gonna throw this in here. This is what we call an asshole and elbows job. That's all you see.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Yeah, I swear. That's my shtick, you know. I'm not I'm defiant. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this with a regular coupling and just slide the 90 on. If I have to, I'll get a slip coupling. Wipe my eyes again. It's time to get a headband. Sweatband for my head, you know? They say the eyes are the first things to go, my friend. That's the truth. Alright guys, so getting here. Getting close now. Yeah. Okay. That brick keeps getting me. Every time I lean on it, it wants to make me fall. Okay. So I'm just going to try to twist this in. Okay. Where the fuck is my stuff? My eyes are so bad, I could be staring at what I'm looking for and I can't find it.
You're looking for your click?
Yeah.
It's right here.
And my solder. Probably already have one out, but there it is. Yeah. This guy plugged back in. Here, you can have your mirror. Well, I want to take a look at them and make sure nothing's leaking. So. Yeah. Jesus. This is a real fucking tight area, guys. My fucking head's up against the wall. Ow. And the copper's hot. Alright, I'm just gonna take a quick peek at these joints before I button it up. I think we're good. Okay. So this is there's a lot of stuff to do to get this water back on. So hang on, I'm gonna go do that and then we can test this out. Uh-oh, I see water dripping from somewhere. I just saw some water drip. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The easiest joint on here. Shit. Fuck, man.
I see it run out this side.
Yeah, it's fucking dripping, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck, man. I never even looked at that one because it was such an easy joint to solder. Looks like it's coming from this top joint. It sure the fuck is.
It's running over the edge here on this side every time.
Fuck, man. That's the worst thing you want to happen. Now it's full of water. Alright guys, so much for that. We were in good shape until I made a nasty solder joint. Alright guys, so the easiest thing for me to do in this case, I got a bad joint here. It's trapped, water's trapped in there. I can't get it out. I'm just gonna cut this off. So I purposely cut that where I did. So that I can grab this and pull this off, and then I'll use a crescent wrench to slap that one down. If you take your channel locks and you grab this like this, once you get that pipe out of round, you'll never get it off. So that's why I did what I did there. And I should be able to get this fixed up relatively quick. blow this water out. I tell you, man, pretty nasty. Alright, so here we go. Like I said, if it's stuttering, you probably get it wrong. That's what I did here. Really fucking wrong. Gotta get this thing heated up, boil the water out of it, keeping an eye on that joint in the back. Yeah. All right, so on this one on the top, I need to bend this out just a tad. That should be good. Man, this is like deja vu all over again. Crazy. Seems like I've been here before. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, so this is what happens when you don't do it right. That was a good joint too, man. You look at the solder. I just touched it too soon. Alright, I think I'm gonna be able to get this back together with no fucking problem. Obviously can't charge this guy for my fucking stupidity. Add an extra 15 minutes to this job. Little toasty. Yeah. Okay. go again, guys. Let's give her another shot, man. Maybe because of steam, guys. I can hear it. Unfortunately. Let me go to a smaller tip. See if I can get this thing babied together. That's steam. Steam in the line. Fuck you, man. That's gonna leak again. I should have put a fucking T on there. Should have put a T with an open end on it. Just put a plug in it. I can hear the fucking Alright guys, so I'm on to plan C. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm on to plan C. The issue is that there's enough water in this line of moisture that it just blowing the solder out. So I have no choice but to put a T down here to let that steam out, which isn't a big deal. I just wish I had a 3/4 half T, but 3/4 half 3/4, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to push this 3/4 inch T down, get it put on. Turning a fucking simple job into a pain, unfortunately. It's about time for a new cleaning brush. I mean acid brush. So I'm on to plan C, my friend. Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't want to break that copper in the ground. I'll be here all fucking day. Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, I'm ready to blister this up again. If I would have used the shock bite, I'd have been out of here fucking 20 minutes ago or an hour ago. It's too close to the wall. But I definitely would not have had to go through what I've just gone through. But it is what it is, guys. Let me get a 1/2-inch plug. See what we can do. Hopefully it's good. Yeah. Unfortunately, there was water trapped in, just enough water to create steam, and every time I soldered it, it blew the solder out.
Is that what's going on?
That's what was going on. I had to put this, I had to leave the system opened while I soldered. So I'm hoping that's it, my friend. Alright guys, it looks like we got it. Boy, that water's nasty. That's coming out of all that shit you have out there. This is what's going into your house, that black stuff.
How can that be?
I have no idea. Maybe because we took, look at it.
Still there.
Your well might be sucking up more air, sand. Alright guys, so we're all set, but we've discovered a new problem. This hose, this water coming to this guy's house, watch it. You get a shot of nasty shit. It never rains when you want it to. It's clear for some reason now.
Is it possible that was just built up in there over the time?
It is, but it's incredible that it cleared up as soon as I turned the camera on to show what we were looking at. Yeah. We're gonna leave well enough alone, my friend. We're all good, guys. Not as pretty as I would have liked it, but it is what it is, man. I can't solder lines with steam in it, so you do have a 1/2-inch connection there. That plug could come off and you could run a 1/2-inch line somewhere if you wanted an additional hose bib. You could just tap into that and go. So if you do that, I would recommend the first thing you put in that female adapter is a valve, so you can isolate whatever that is. If it broke off, you don't want to shut the whole house down because of it. So if you did run a new line somewhere, a valve, run the line, and then you could turn it off and you'd still be up and running the house. All right, guys, I need to clean up. This one took me a little bit longer than I was hoping. My fault. So I'm on my way. I got to clean up. All right, guys. Hey, I'm done on this job. It took a little longer than I anticipated. My bad. I knew I had I had water below that 90 and water trapped in this pipe, and there was just enough steam to. All right, guys. So it's a wrap here. I don't know if this camera's got some shit on it, but yeah, it took me, and I've been here for 1.5 hours, man. Steam is a I don't know what you call it. Tough to combat. A worthy opponent. I should have done that in the first place. Just put a T in there with a plug so I could keep some air flowing, let the pressure out, and then just screw a plug in. But he's got now he can add a line if he wants. He's got a tie-in connection there. I told him put a valve on it, and I need to get out of here and go to my next job. I got stumbled up here. All right, guys.